What's up, storytellers? Iron Garlic here, and in this video we're going to talk about how to get video production leads, especially now when everything has changed post-pandemic or during the pandemic. And in a minute, I'm going to show you not only exactly the things that you need to be doing to get leads, but we're going to talk about things you shouldn't be doing to get leads that are going to cost you money and time. All right, folks, I'm back, Iron Garlic, and we're talking about getting video production leads. And it's super important if you want a profitable video business. But to stay up to date on what's working right now, make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button, as well as join us at the Profitable Video Business Facebook group, where we'll be talking a lot about ways to get leads. And you can talk about what's working there. And if you have any questions down below, leave us a comment. So what are the ways? Well, there's three big things that you need to be doing to be getting video production leads. And you need a constant stream of leads. Now, by now you've watched marketing. We've talked about marketing. Yes, marketing is important. You've talked about niching down. We've talked about how you should be doing your online reputation, but we need to start getting you leads. Start getting leads, and then in the next video, we're going to talk about how to make those leads into clients. But first, you got to get the leads. All right, so there's three big things. The first one is inbound leads, and this is the dream for everyone. This is where people are contacting you for your business. All right, and it can happen. You can do this if you get niched down enough. And if you do this right, if you're building out content, all the stuff we talked about in the marketing video, you can start to get inbound leads. Additionally, you can start to do ads for your video production services. Now, if you just do ads for video production, that is awesome, except a lot of people don't want necessarily video production. And if you do get a call, it's going to be that crappy call that's going to be nickel and diming you. Hey, I've got a low budget, but next time I'm going to pay you a ton of money. That's because you are selling what people consider hourly service, a point and shoot service. That's why you need to be selling strategy. We've talked about this. Now, if you don't know your strategy, if you don't know your customer journey, if you don't have your niche, then make sure to download the customer journey map down below and get that customer journey map, start to use it, and start to use it with your clients as well. That said, your customer journey map is important. You need to be developing content. You need to develop a lead magnet. And what is that? A lead magnet is one of those things that you give in exchange for an email address. People will give you an email address, and that's why knowing niches is so important. What does your niche need for that service? What is video going to get them? And you develop a lead magnet around that. That's very specific. That's going to get them results. And you want to give away as much information as possible to show you are the expert. And this is why knowing marketing is so crucial, not only for yourself, but for your clients, so that you can show about getting results. So that's where one thing you can do with inbound is get a lead magnet. Next up is get on directories. So directories are awesome, but you got to get on the right ones. And this is where having a niche is important, because there's lawyer directories, for lawyer services, there's doctor directories, there's directories, industrial directories. There's directories, obviously, for videographers that know business, storycruise.com. Make sure to apply down below if you're looking to get on directory. There'll be a link down to that too, but you get on directories. Get on directories, people be looking for videographer services. Now, this is why it's important. And next, we're going to talk about how to make those leads into clients, how to differentiate yourself, because otherwise you're going to be in a battle down to the lowest price. And that's why you make sure you've watched that pricing video as well, because you need to know how to price your video production. That said, directories are a great place to be found. I've gotten to know a lot of clients because of the right directories, and spending money on them is well worth it. If a directory is $100, $200 a month, and it's a really solid directory driving leads for you, it is worth it, because if you're selling $2,000, $3,000 video packages and you get one a month, that's a 10-to-1 return. You'll do that all day long. If you said, hey, Ian, you give me $10, I'm going to give you $100 back, I think I would do that. You need to do that as well. And that's where investing in directories is great. One thing we're trying with Story Cruise is, we're trying to make it not only the #1 resource, but we are marketing Story Cruise, right? Not just getting it optimize, not just showing up. We are teaching people video strategies and showing them that there are videographers that know these strategies. On the Giants of Video is brought to you by StoryCruise.com. More Awareness Garlic Marketing Show is brought to you by StoryCruise.com. I'm making the directory that I wanted. I want to be seen as an expert. So directories are a great place for you to start to get leads. Let's talk ads for a second. Ads are an inbound strategy. Ads cost money. Ads take work. Ads will get you a lot of leads that are not worth anything. Yes, you heard that thunder rumble? That was not a sound effect. That was actual thunder rumbling. I'm in the middle of a storm. But that's perfect because ads, I've spent tons of money on ads. And they've worked at times. But if you don't have the time to work through those leads and time to optimize those ads, it takes work to optimize those ads. It's going to be a lot of work for you, especially in the beginning. Eventually, if you're a bigger agency, you should be running some ads. They're very helpful. I run paid ads. I do it in the right way. I wish I'd have started paid ads sooner, but it takes work. And this is why niching down, knowing your marketing, having your messaging down, knowing your customer journey is so critical because it will make your ads work better. And one of the things you're going to want to learn is copywriting. Copywriting. One of the most important things in marketing is copywriting, and it's important to videographers. And it's probably the most important skill that you can learn that's not video related to make better videos. So that's one of the things that I want to tell you about is really making ads. You got to know some copy. And it's not just writing up. I see bad copy all the time. So learn that. So those are some of the inbound strategies. Getting leads, which is the gold standard. We all want those. They're great, but you can go broke waiting for inbound leads. So let's talk outbound. Outbound market is where you identify your targets. And this is why having a niche is so important. And you're like, well, I don't want to cold call. You don't have to cold call. If you know your market, you can do outbound strategies. You can do outbound strategies on LinkedIn. Don't sell video production services on LinkedIn. Sell results. Tell people, give them value. If you say, hey, I want to be in XYZ, I want to be in e-com, and I want to work with e-com stores that are in the beauty industry, right? Identify the top 100 e-com stores out there and start to do an outbound strategy. How do you develop a good outbound strategy? We're going to talk about that in future videos. I can't talk about everything today, but by providing them value. Reach out, get to know them, follow them, pay attention to them. That's why niching down becomes so powerful. I keep talking about it, but niching down becomes so powerful because you can identify those people and you can identify them and start to target them. Connect with them, follow them. Don't try and sell them, provide them value. If you see something that they could be doing, go, hey, maybe even make them, if you really want to work with them, make them a little demo video specifically to them of things that they can be doing. And always offer strategic, actionable advice to them, specific to them. Like, hey, I noticed you're putting a bunch of LinkedIn videos out, but they're not really that great. Here's 2 things you can do. Or maybe you're not even putting LinkedIn videos out. Maybe they don't have an About Us video, the second most used page. Maybe they don't have a process video. These are all things that you can suggest them. Like, hey, I didn't notice you have a process video. Don't say, I will make it for you. Go, here's some of the great criteria of a process video. And if you don't know what a great process video is about, I'll be making a video on it. I did a lot about that in the Giants of Video. Marty McDonald talked about it, how he's using that in outbound in Giants of Video. Brad Martineau, who's a genius at customer satisfaction, talks about a process video. A process video can bring profits. So talk to them about that. Sign up for their stuff. Buy their stuff. Make reviews about their stuff. Surround these people. Don't be intentional with who you want to work with. And guess what will happen? You'll start working with the people that you want to work with. Make that list right now of the top 100 people you want to work with. That right there will put you ahead of most of the people watching this video. And then finally, the OPA strategy. In the previous video, I talked about the OPA strategy. What is OPA? Other people's audiences. Boom. Other people's audiences. The more you can get in front of other people's, this is where you develop JV partners. I'm doing a video with Jay Facette. You might be watching this in the future. It's out. He was on Giants of Video talking about how he grew JVology, 4x'd it using video. That's awesome with live streaming. But his JVology brand is amazing. How you can build a referral partnership and get other people's audiences. How you provide them value first. How to set it up is an important thing. And we'll put a link to it down below once it's out. If it's out, it might be full. But Jay is generally one of the most giving, smartest marketers out there I know. So definitely check that out. But other people's audiences. Plus, in the Giants video, we talked with Jeremy Weiss and John Corcoran. Both of them talking about how video podcasting and LinkedIn Lives are a great way to leverage other people's audiences. And they share exactly how they do it. And they crush it for their clients because they do this for people. Other people's audiences, getting on podcasts, having referral partnerships, joining associations. That's why niching down becomes so powerful, so you can get known everywhere, right? When I can almost guarantee you, if any video marketing topic, because I niche down early on, and for entrepreneurs, if any video marketing topic comes up, I'm probably going to be somewhere in the conversation because I niched down so long ago to video marketing before everyone else was doing it. Now you got to get more niched. I wish I would have gotten more niched then. I'd be making a lot more money. Life would be a lot easier, but niche down and you share other people's audiences. And the key to other people's audiences, deliver the person who is sharing their audience a ton of value. Share your audience first with them. You have an audience, we all do. That's where, when we talk about how to niche down, figuring out what audiences you have will help you speed up that process. But so that's the 3-pronged strategy to getting more leads for your video production company. Number 1, inbound. Number 2, outbound. Outbound is going to be the toughest. Cold calling. You can do that. There's people, if you have the guts to do cold calling, you're going to crush it. And number 3 is other people's audiences. Opa. So Opa it up. And once again, if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe link. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, give me a thumbs down. Tell me why you didn't like the video. I'll try and improve the videos in the future, or try and answer. Give me a comment down below. Give me a comment what you're going to do first. And then, of course, join the Profitable Video Business Group. In the next video, I'm going to tell you about clients, how to make those leads into clients, into very profitable clients.